Hey, this is Pastor Russ, and I'm going to share with you a few things about enriching marriage. So over the course of time, as I share some of these videos with you, I want you to take notes and remember and come back and visit again if you need a refresher course on any of these. This one is going to be about a simple statement I say all the time, and it's this: marriage never makes anybody happy. Every time I say that, some married person giggles whenever they do that, and I'll usually get a few people going, yeah, it doesn't make happy. Let me tell you something else too. Marriage doesn't solve problems. If anything, it's going to make some problems. Marriage isn't cheaper than living single. Marriage isn't an escape from a reason to escape from an abusive household or a relationship or an undesirable lifestyle. Marriage isn't for convenience either. It's nothing convenient about it. Marriage is a place where you can find joy and fulfillment. If you work at it, it will happen. But it doesn't happen automatically. And I think a lot of people think whenever they get married, well, things are just going to be better now. They can be better, but it's something that you have to shoot for. It's something you have to work towards. The idea that marriage is a short-term commitment is an absolute lie, and that is damaging in so many different areas. From the very beginning, when somebody thinks that, well, it's my first marriage, and if I get away with 3 or 4 years, that's pretty good. That's not going to be too bad. That's the way people think today, and they've already destroyed their marriage before they can even enjoy one day of it. When you think of marriage, it is a lifelong commitment. That's the only way that it works and works well. And it comes with its ups and downs and its tough places and times and seasons. And as we work through those things, the love that two people will have for each other will only deepen over time. It will not destroy. Hard times don't destroy marriages. A failure to work at the marriage destroys marriages. And sometimes it happens during hard times. The idea that marriage will always meet your needs isn't true. It is there to meet certain needs and will do so very, very well. But spiritually, that's still something between you and God. And to have other relationships and friendships outside of the marriage enriches your life as long as those don't interfere with the marriage, because the marriage is always going to come first. Marriages are always changing, so when we say marriage is going to make us happy, well, then you've just got to be crazy enough to think, all change is good. All change isn't good. The change you didn't plan for probably wasn't something that made you very happy. Your relationships are going to change. Are you planning on how to change in your future to make that become a reality? And we have to pay attention to the change and help our spouse to understand it. When we're going through hard times, we're going through tough times, when something's happening and we don't understand it, we need to take the opportunity to sit down with our spouse and say, listen, I need to tell you something that I don't understand about myself. But you need to know this because you're going to notice it, and I may upset you. I may cause a problem. I'm not trying to. But something's happening in my heart, in my mind, in my life, and I need your help. And they're there. They're supposed to be there in order to help you through that. Marriage is one of patience. Now, all of these I can do a separate video on, these marks about happiness. But this one right here, marriage is built on patience. I know it's all about love. I know it's all about having family and enjoying time together and all the rest of it. But if there's no patience, then you can't go through the hard times. You can't be patient while someone is trying to figure stuff out, or going through a bad patch at work, or they're suffering emotionally for some reason. Somebody's hurt them, a family member has offended them. Whatever it is that you're moving through at that point in time. Whenever I see couples starting to make demands of each other, and there's a lot of fist pounding that's going on, whenever that happens, patience has been lost. And the more they pound their fists, the louder things get, the less is said. Even though there's lots of words going back and forth, nobody's listening. And that's because we don't take the patience, the time to listen to what's happening. So marriage, never going to make you happy. Sorry about that one. but you can have a happy marriage if you work at it.